I'm Samuel Logan with Black Sports Online and Passive Pen, and today I have West Coast phenom and multi-platinum artist Warren G.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. It's an honor to have you on the phone with me right now. I'm gonna get right into the questions. You're about to release an album on August 6th called Regulate.
Ain't an album.
Oh, EP. I apologize. It's an EP. And, hey, do me a favor, and for those out there who don't know the difference between an album and an EP, can you just break that down for us?
Well, EP is anywhere from 4 to 8 songs, and a album. An album is 10 to 21 songs. So I just wanted to do an EP just to let everybody know that the G-Funk ain't went nowhere, and then a lot of my fans and followers, they just asking for it. Constantly Warren, bring that G-Funk back. We really miss that and love it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give them some of that funk. Give them a taste of it, and really, let them see that it ain't went nowhere. It's still, I still make good music, and just so now it's time to get it to the younger generation and let them be a part of it, along with the people that always have been a part of it.
All right, that's awesome. On the EP that's coming out, I see it has some unreleased tracks featuring you and the late great Nate Dogg. Tell me about some of those tracks that you have on there.
Just it's tracks on there, records that we had did, like hustling. It was a record we did. That's just how we were feeling. Just the way we was feeling when we did it, and even though it hadn't came out, it was still a record that we was gonna do. It was part of what we were doing. We was doing an album together, so it was part of that. So, but hustling is that one of them ones.
All right. Going back to
Did that make sense?
yeah, it did. I got what you're saying.
Alright.
All right. Going back to one of your first big hits, Regulate. It had a sample from Michael McDonald in it. Were you a fan of him?
Definitely. That's the reason why I used it, because my father, my parents, they used to play that type of music when they would have their friends and stuff over, and I would get earfuls of it and be around it, especially walking to the kitchen to go grab a snack and then going back to the room because I couldn't be in there where they are. So I would hear a lot of it and just while I'm in my room, and it just stuck in my head, and it sounded good to me. And then my dad, what I used to do with him was, man, he used to listen to, he's a big jazz fan, so he listens to a lot of jazz, so he used to make me listen to it with him. So I'd sit there with him and we just listen. And, I would pick up from there, just like start liking it. And I think that's where I get the soulfulness in my music and that good feeling, because, I was raised on a lot of jazz.
That's pretty dope. Coming up in August, in addition to your EP dropping, they're also making the dropping the Straight Outta Compton movie, which you have a character in. What are your thoughts on that movie?
I'm sorry, what was that, Chief?
Straight Outta Compton, the movie is coming out in August, and you have a character in it. How do you feel about that movie?
Well, they got, I'm in there, as a character, but as far as the movie period, it's a good movie because it's telling the history, of what it takes, growing up in the urban communities and, trying to make it in the music artist and working your way all the way up to the majors and being one of the biggest groups in the world. And, they give you the blueprint of that in the movie. And I'm just happy to have been a part, of it. You know what I'm saying? I was the little kid around, and so I got to soak up a lot of game from a lot of good people, and that's my folks.
All right. What are some of the new artists that are out right now that you actually are a fan of, if any?
I like Drake, Kendrick Lamar. I like Meek Mill. I like J. Cole. I like Schoolboy Q. Let me see.
Dope.
Dom Kennedy, Nipsey Hussle, Ty Dolla $ign. Who else? Bad Luck, Problem, Mike Slice. All of these are a bunch of young guys that I hear a lot. These guys is dope. They gonna be coming real soon.
I'm definitely gonna make sure I keep my ears out for them. Out specifically dealing with California. What do you think the state of California music is currently?
I mean, it's cool. It's not. It's we about telling our story. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about like just rapping about a fad or what's going. Like the hooks that just constantly repeat. We like, dang. We're giving you. They giving you stories now. And there's the artist now is trying to duplicate what we did. Which is great. And that's gonna make them able to be around for 20, 30 years. So, excuse me.
Bless you.
That's all good.
Bringing it into the sports sector. I said bringing it back to the sports sector. How do you feel about having the NBA title back in Cali since it's been a few years since the Lakers won their last title?
You said how do I feel with it being back?
Yeah.
We ain't got the title.
I mean, not LA specifically, but the state of California.
Oh, that's great. That's great. My bad. Hey, it's great, man. It's just to show that there's athletes out here too. It ain't just it's more than just different states and stuff. And I'm also glad that they have the Super Bowl out here.
Right.
Francisco, right, or San Jose, right, whatever that is, that's huge. Yeah. So it's just good to see that that we're being recognized for having athletes, because everybody be like, oh, well, Florida got the best athletes. That's Southern Florida, and this is Southern California. We got wheels too. It don't stop, and it's just a good feeling just to for the West Coast to get some love. Yeah.
All right. You've been a longtime fan of the Raiders, and I just have to ask, how has it been being a fan of the Raiders over the past few years, and what do you expect from the team this upcoming season?
Oh, you said the Raiders?
Yeah.
Now what was that question again?
I said, how has it been being a Raiders fan for the past few years, and what do you expect from the team this season?
Well, it's been it's been like it always is. A lot of people just don't like the Raiders. So I got to just deal with the attitudes from other people. But as far as me and the Raiders, I'm riding with them 110% if they win, lose, or draw. And I I'm just glad that this year we got a good draft, and we got a good draft, and we got some good players, and you know, they're gonna make a resurgence and show these people that, you know, we still here, we back. You know, the Raiders back, Warren G is back, Dr. Dre is back. Wow, this is big. The Super Bowl is here. It's going down.
West Coast taking over. All right.
Yeah.
Since you said you were a fan of Drake and Meek, I just have to know, what's your opinion on this little beef that they so called themselves having right now?
You know, I mean, it's all entertainment. You know, it's entertainment. I don't think it's gonna get any more serious than them just doing little songs back and forth, because both of the guys are talented. Both of them can write. You know, just a little, you know, the little thing with him not writing a verse, but you know, that's not saying that he can't write. He didn't really say that. He just said he used another verse from somebody else on this beat. But if it's a dope verse, it's a dope verse. You know, so I mean, but I you know, like I said, I like both of the guys. You know, and I would love to do something for both of them, and I'm gonna do something for both of them. So it's all good. They'll squash it.
All right, going back to your EP project and your tour that you're about to go on. Let us know some of the cities that you'll be hitting on your tour that's coming up.
I'm hitting everything. On the East Coast, New York, Boston, D.C., Virginia. You know, I'm hitting everything on the East Coast. Coming down to the South. You know, hitting everything from Florida all the way on down to the Midwest. Hitting everything in the Midwest. Back down towards the West. You know, West Coast. Go up Northwest. Hit Canada. You know, and just hit everybody. You know. Bring them that good music, that good sound.
All right. Well, guys, this was Warren G with Black Sports Online and Pass a Pen. Once again, I'm Samuel Logan, and
Hey,
thank you, Mr. Warren G, for having.
much love, man.